Hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long while. I'm so sorry for my absence. I have been busy. I have not been well, but we thank God I'm back to my normal health now. But I'm also back in Zimbabwe, back in Macheke, where we started our castor bean project. So I thought I would come back today and just give you feedback and just show you where we are at regarding our castor bean. We have been busy, though we were absent, but a lot of stuff had been happening. A lot of things have been happening. So I just wanted to show you as well before I get to the farm something else that has been happening. We ran out of water at some point. As I keep saying, castor beans love water. So we did run out of water because the wells that were present, they dried up. So we did another well. We just finished construction of another well. I hope I don't drop the phone. There is quite a bit of water there. As the rains have started coming down, we that well is also going to fill up with water, because apparently there is quite a lot of water in that well. Right, I'm just walking to the farm. I don't know if you can just about see the sunset over there, but it's quite cloudy because we think it's about to rain. I think it's about to rain. Anyway, guys, here we are. This is the castor bean farm. Don't know if you can see the castor beans. It's harvesting time now. We've not worked in the castor bean farm today, but it's harvesting time. So you know that your beans are ready to be harvested when on a bunch like this you get one that is getting dry, that is about to burst itself open. The way to harvest it, the proper way to harvest it, I don't know if I can do this one, is to just break it. Then they will be put on a drying station. I will be coming back to talk about drying stations another time. So it's harvesting time. They were here 3 days ago to harvest some, but when it's harvesting time, you have to keep going back to the farm. You have to keep going back to the farm every 3 days. What you do not want is for the beans to burst in the farm. Can you see what I'm seeing here? The different colors of the castor beans. This one is, I think I heard someone say this is white, what is called white castor, because the branches are green and light. But the one next to it is quite red. That's the red castor. So it is harvest season. I'll just go closer to, I'll show you something else as well. I'll go closer to, right. I just wanted to pay attention on this one bunch for 1 minute, just to show you roughly what the yield is like just on one bunch of castor bean. I've got this bunch here. It's quite prickly. When it's getting dry, it becomes quite prickly. So you have to wear gloves. If you've got soft hands, you have to wear gloves. So I got one bunch here, another bunch there, another bunch there, 3 bunches. And here we took one branch off. So this season we are expecting to get like 3 branches just from this one plant. Some plants have got more than 3 branches. This is where you could be expecting, like take for instance this one. This is just one bunch. It's just one bunch. That one, it is just one plant rather, not one bunch. But if we look at this plant, we have got so many bunches that we will harvest. We've got 2, 3. I don't know. We've got about 20 bunches to harvest from one plant. So I would be expecting like 2 kilograms of castor beans after we've harvested from this plant alone. So you see, it's the yield is quite good. The yield is quite good. It's been 8 months now since we planted our castor beans. I think we started this farm in March 2022. We are now in November 2022. So ideally this should, well, this is our second harvest, but our first harvest we didn't harvest a lot. But I wanted to show you something of the plants that we missed harvesting from. Some of them, they burst because the pods, they just burst open. If you don't plug them on time, they just burst open. So these burst open and they've started germinating. There's quite a lot. We are finding a lot of new seeds that have germinated. So we are transplanting them as we go along. We are just taking them up, uprooting them and transplanting them. That is why a bunch like this one with this little pod about to burst open, we need to harvest it, because if they burst open, the seeds just go on the ground and they'll just germinate. So we want to be able to control what is happening in the farm. That is why at this stage you harvest them. In another video we will talk about what happens next. I'm not harvesting. I'll come back with another video where we will actually be showing you people harvesting the beans. You see, this one has got quite a few that are about to burst open. So we pluck it up and we will dry them separately. So I just wanted to show you that. Right. So we'll keep walking. I'll keep showing you. So the plants are quite big this end of the field. There's quite a few big plants. But as we go to another area, they are smaller. Look, there is that white one, white castor. Even as small as it is bearing fruit. That's a red castor. It's bearing fruit. It's the same variety of plants though. What we concluded regarding the differences in size of the plants between that end of the field to this end of the field it's all down to the type of soil. The soil that is at this end of the field is sandy, so it requires quite a lot of manure. Those are the pipes that we use to irrigate. So this end requires this soil requires quite a lot of manure, which it's a big field. 1 hectare is quite a large field. I've got another one there that burst open in the field and it started germinating, so we've transplanted it. So we need to apply fertilizers, but we are not using artificial fertilizers. We are using cow manure to fertilize the field. Some of them are still quite small, but they're all there. And remember, this plant lasts for 7 years. So we are not too worried about the size of the plants now, because we've got a long time with them. At one point, this is quite small, but look, this is also about to burst open because most of the pods are dry. So I'm just going to pluck it at this point. Most of those pods are dry. If we leave it there, it will just burst open. So here we are. I've just reached the other end of the field. I don't know if my camera will do me any justice and whether it will show you everything. It's getting dark, so the picture quality may not be as good. It is getting dark. So the plan that we have is to extend this hectare from 1 hectare that it's currently at to 1.5 hectares. So I will show you the place that we want to extend it to. Right. The soil is quite sandy this side. So as a result, you see a lot of gaps. So fortunately, some of those pods are bursting into the field, so we are transplanting everywhere just to fill up those gaps. We are transplanting into it. Right. So we end here with our castor bean plant, with our castor bean. I think there's another line here. There's a very small one there. Don't know if you can see it properly. So this is the end of our field. But we are planning on extending it. So if I get to this tree, this will be our mark. All the way to where the cattle are. That's the area. The castor beans are there. We are planning on expanding to that place where the cattle are. It's another 1.5 acres roughly, maybe almost 2 acres. So I thought I would come back today just to show you the field. We are not doing much today. I just wanted to give you an update because it's been a long while since we've talked about our castor bean project in Zimbabwe. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed it. I just wanted to give you feedback because, you know, I started talking about it, and it's always good to come back and show you what is happening. It's harvest time. Almost each and every one of these castor bean plants have got something to harvest on it. This one is just starting to flower. So every 3 days we will be coming to harvest. If you ask me what is the expected yield as we speak, I would say about 1.5 tons. About 1.5 tons. The progress has been slow, but there is progress definitely. There definitely is progress. As you can see, this is also ready because these pods are quite dry now. They are ready. Everywhere is ready to be harvested. So thank you so much. See you in the next video. Hopefully I'll show you how to harvest in the next video. We'll be doing serious harvesting in 2 days' time. See you again. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Goodbye.